We're joined now by immigration attorney Kate Lincoln-Goldfinch. Donald Trump promised mass deportations. So if elected, Kate, legally speaking, is what he promised even possible?
At least for a certain amount of time, it would be. Of course, he'll have lots of resources at hand. There's a $100 billion annual budget in the Department of Homeland Security. He's promised to use military forces, and he's going to exercise authority under the Alien Invasion Act of 1798, which says that during wartime, a president can arrest enemy combatants from a certain country with which we are at war. And of course, we're not at war with the countries that migrants are from. However, the way that lawmaking, legislation, policy will function is that he'll start the action, arrest and detain and deport many, many people, and then a lawsuit will be filed and maybe a federal court will stop him. But of course, that will be in the hands of a federal judge. So there certainly is a period of time in which we could see lots of undocumented immigrants rounded up and deported. And separation of families and an impact on the economy. It's very possible, actually.
Yeah, we've heard about this plan a lot. Have you already seen an uptick in people contacting you who might be worried about what's coming?
Yes, we have gotten many more messages on our social media. We have gotten more calls at the law firm. All of our current clients are concerned. And of course, people are concerned regardless of what level of legal status they have. So naturalized U.S. citizens, people with green cards, people with student visas and work permits, and people who are undocumented, all are very concerned about what a Trump presidency will mean for them. And frankly, they're right to be worried. We've been through this once before. We know what it looks like, and what it looked like last time was policy after policy after policy, almost every week, a change that impacted immigrants, and they were on their toes and under siege the entire time. And there's every reason to think that that will happen again.
Yeah, what about the Dreamers? I know you just mentioned several different groups, but they're supposed to be protected under an Obama-era program. Do you think they could also face deportation, or has there been any talk about them specifically?
Dreamers are also at risk. The DACA program has been caught up in federal court since Trump tried to cancel it during his first administration. So he's made it clear that he doesn't support the program. And in order for Dreamers to have permanent protected legal status, we'd have to see Congress pass legislation. And of course, the Republicans have taken control of both the Senate and the House. So we are unlikely to see something pro-immigration like permanent status for Dreamers come out of Congress in the next 4 years. And so my message to Dreamers is talk to an immigration lawyer that you trust about what other options you might have to get legal status, whether it be through employment or family or maybe humanitarian protections. There's lots of ways that people can immigrate permanently. And so starting to explore that is the best thing that people who are worried can be doing right now.
And I know you've been hearing from a lot of your clients, you're talking to a lot of them. How does it feel to hear what they're saying and then be in the situation with them?
It's devastating and familiar. And my refrain that I've been saying ever since the news is action over despair. It's easy, I think, to get really scared and frozen, and there's a lot of work to be done. And as long as we keep busy and are taking action, maybe we won't be as sad.
All right, Kate Lincoln-Goldfinch, we appreciate you joining us tonight, breaking this down, as this is an evolving situation. It will be for several weeks, so we will check back in with you. Thank you.
Thanks for having me on.
Thank you, Kate.